piece of beech wood. First thing I did was true it up on my table saw. It's about 1 3/4 inches thick. Yeah, it's a little over 1 3/4 inches. This project is really cool. It's from a guy called, goes by Worth the Effort on YouTube, and really like his channel. He's been turning for like well over 20 years. He calls them EDC boxes, and I've been making them now. I made a couple. Show you. So I made a couple of them, and they're just really fun. I know that when I was a kid, I loved stuff like this. I would find something to put in there. So today I'm going to show the steps on how to make an EDC box. First thing I do is I go ahead and I use my Nova Chuck, Nova 3 I think it is. So first thing I do is just take out my square chuck on the Nova. I think I'm just gonna turn one, but I've been taking my time turning like 1 or 2 a day because it's so addicting. So I've got 2 Jacob's chucks. I think I've got 1 1/4 here and 1 3/8. Yeah, so let's get right into it. Set the chuck or the tool rest up. I have 1/8 inch parting tool here. Just got this actually, and man, is it sweet. You're just gonna come in like what looks like a good amount of distance so that we got a bottom and a top. One cut and then come out. Finish this cut with this little pull saw here. Now we're going to clean up this end inside here, and we're going to make sure it's undercut a little bit. Alright, next step is get the larger of the 2. We're just gonna go in, and the idea is to go the thickness of the head of the bit plus a little bit more, and that way we're gonna drill our other one so it's just the thickness of the head, or we're gonna cut it. Alright, now you want to make sure that you've got a little leeway here so you can twist it out, pull it back. Ideally, you'd like to turn down your lathe speed a little bit. Oh, lazy. Okay, second one. Now this one just goes in. You imagine that you're in just as far as this piece here. So I'm just gonna take it in another 3/4 of an inch or so. I'll probably bring it back to here. Okay, pull it out. Now the top is done. Got that little edge in there now. That's where your tenon's gonna rest if it goes that far, but it shouldn't actually go that deep. That's your top. I just put it in backwards, made a mark in the center, flip it over, and do the same that we did to the top. Now this is the bottom piece. And this time, instead of cutting the big hole on this one, we're only going to cut the small hole. First thing I'm going to do is clean up this edge. done. Put my tool wrist back. Now I'm going all the way in with this guy. So I took it in all the way down to that mark. So I went all the way down about, almost 2.5 inches. Here comes the fun part. I'm coming back just the depth of the head of this guy. So, let's see, I'll try to show you. Hold it there. We're ready to turn. We're just going to turn this down so that it fits into this. Alright, start going, and then you start to see it, it's getting closer and closer. Now, once we've got it kind of thinned down and almost there, we're just going to taper the edge, put a little taper. Alright, now we've got a taper on the edge here, and we're almost, see, we're not even deep enough, or thin enough yet, so we gotta keep going. And then we'll taper the edge again. Actually, let's see if you can see this, we'll change the angle here for you. Is that better? Alright. We're just gonna put it on and see if it fits. And now we can see where we got to. And we'll turn it off. Sorry, that's a terrible noise. Now this is where you want to start to be careful. Okay, those burnishing marks are what I'm going to aim for right there. Whoop. Almost caught, that's dangerous. Oh, okay, not a bad fit. I'm just making sure that the grains are matched now. We'll go ahead and switch this out now. Spur chuck. Now we're just going to finish it off. This way you get to go with whatever design you want and shapes, and just put it between centers here. I'm just going to tighten this up until the spurs get in there a little bit. Okay. Spurs are in. Piece is ready. Spin it. Tool wrist is set. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my scraper, and then once I get it down, I'll try to do a skew cut. Okay, you can see here, not quite circular yet. I really just like a basic design. Right now, I'm really just liking a very tapered down basic design, and then adding a couple of burn marks. I'll show you that. projects that you don't know how to do and you're not very good at them yet. It's definitely scary, but not the end of the world. It happens. So I'm gonna clean it up with the what's it called? Fingernail scraper and see if I can recover this. That's better. The last thing I'm going to do is part the ends off and finish it up. And 320. Okay, so I don't know, looks pretty cool to me. The oil. I'm gonna put a little beeswax on it. Oh, damn.
That was tight.